That was Frankie Beverly and Mays. Before I let go, can you hear it? There is a disturbing reveling of white dudes who are claiming to be a victim. White dudes who are oftentimes responsible for the things that have befell them, but they want to blame everybody else. White victimization. It is what's going on with Ted Cruz. Now, Ted Cruz is a elected official from the state of Texas. He leaves Texas when his constituents need him the most and takes a vacation. So I guess there was an old saying: if you can't stand the heat, stay out of the kitchen. Well, if you can't stay out of stay in the cold, stay out of the country, I guess. Ted Cruz takes his family on a vacation in the midst of one of the worst weather events in Texas's history. And when he is called out on it, he calls the people calling him out assholes. They don't want to see him enjoy himself. They don't want to see him happy. Assholes. The very definition of that word is leaving people when they need it most and blaming them. There is a disturbing trend of this. You could start a riot. Apparently, riots that are filled with white guys are protests, and protests that are filled with black people are now riots. White guys who are now victims. Now there's a thing where they're trying to go up the cancel culture. We despise the cancel culture, but they're never oftentimes victims of it. It may make them uncomfortable in the public sphere, but very little happens to them. You have a country singer that can usher the N-word, his sales go up. His cachet goes up. You have people that do horrible things, nothing really happens to them. White guys talking about the cancel culture. Who has literally canceled more cultures than you? Who has literally canceled people because of their culture? Nope, you can't go to this school because I don't like your culture. Nope, you can't have this job because I don't like your culture. Nope, you can't have this loan. I don't like it. Nope, you can't live here. I don't like it. Nope, you can't go to these hospitals. I don't like it. Well, your insurance will be high. I'll make it happen. You who have done the most to cancel more cultures, now all of a sudden co-opt a word that doesn't impact you in the slightest. It may make you uncomfortable. It may make you look bad in the public sphere, but nothing substantive happens to you. Stay back. Even taking culture, cancel culture is cultural appropriation. You're taking things that never happened to you. It's like when you used to say reverse racism. How the hell does that exist? I'll never own you. I'll never have to be able to set up a system that oppresses you. But all of a sudden, that word has viability. Those words have viability to you. Cancel culture? Literally, who has canceled more cultures, disrupted more lives, done more disastrous things than people like you? And now you have the temerity, the unmitted gall to pretend like those things are horrible when they happen to you. That you have to be responsible for your words. And that somebody might say something that you don't like. But what really happens to you? Is Ted Cruz losing his job? Is he thrown out on the streets? Is he denied gainful employment? Has he been told his wife can't have a baby here? Does he have to ride the back of anything? What bad has happened to him? Besides the fact that he looks like what he is, a selfish, sniveling, entitled white dude. That's what he is. Cultural appropriation. To appropriate, it's cancel culture. To cancel a culture, you have to have one first. You have to get one. The things that you're alleging are happening to you bad now because you say something bad and I say I won't give you my business, or you say something bad and I call you out on it, or you do something bad and I let you know it's wrong. That's cancel culture. Imagine what it's like when you're canceled just because of your culture. That's a little note from the GED section. We got the Jazz Report coming up in 15 minutes. It's the D.L. Hughley Show.